Good morning, I'm Rachel Chinya, The Bridge Magazine editor. This season at The Bridge Magazine welcomes a peculiar guest. Many years ago, when we offered an interview for our high-profile category to a retired deep cover detective, FBI and Drug Enforcement Administration from Massachusetts in USA, we were unaware that we will ever have the opportunity to welcome a real life victim of cocaine. Allegedly initiated at age 6 by his biological father to marijuana, Mr. Abbott, a young Englishman from Leeds, became a drug addict and a drug dealer at age 11. He has been to prison twice and then became and remained clean. He is willing to share his experience with the Bridge magazine. Mr. Abbott launched a clarion call to the youth, parents, guardian, and state authorities, not only in UK but worldwide, in a bid to prevent others from falling into the vicious cycle of cocaine. Without being condescending, the Bridge magazine congratulates Mr. Abbott from becoming clean and also from opening up to the Bridge magazine for the general interest. Morning. Nice to meet you too. Shall I call you Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle's fine.
Okay. Okay. Tell us about your childhood. How was it like?
I love my parents to pieces. They did their best with the knowledge that they were taught, but their best wasn't my best, the way I see it. I don't judge them. I understand that everyone's got a reason for being and doing. We've all got a story, and I understand why they brought me up the way they did, because that's how they were taught. So life just progressed through there. My dad had mental illnesses and still has, which I'm working with at the minute. They got divorced at age 5. I was in and out of care.
Sorry to hear that.
I was being a little shit, basically, getting into trouble and that with police, doing drugs, getting up to no good. And then I was in between my dad's and my mum's, and then I ended up going to live with my mum's. He felt the need to start buying me cannabis at the age of 11 because he thought that'd keep me off the streets or doing what I was doing. So in his frame of mind, he thought that was a good idea, and I don't regret that, because it's made me who I am today. And without that, I wouldn't have gone down the path that I did of selling it, becoming as strong-minded as I had through that experience. And I feel like my purpose is now to help people get out of that vicious cycle or stop them before they even enter it.
Thank you. So tell us a bit about yourself. What do you like to eat? What is your favorite color? Leisure activities, film?
Right, what do I like to eat? About 5 months ago, I call it a spiritual awakening. I don't know whether you're spiritual or not, but I feel like I'm guided to where I am. And every person that I've met in and out of my life has put an imprint on me, or give me some sort of guidance without even knowing it. And I used to eat everything, all sorts of crap, and nothing healthiest in the slightest, never drunk water. But now I just feel the urge that I need to eat clean stuff, veg, fruit, nuts, water,
Thank
and I'm slowly trying to get off meat, but it's a hard habit to cut. But I don't eat red meats a lot, just fish and white meats now and again. So yeah, just healthy really, that's the best way to be.
Thank you. When is the last time you had Class A drug?
Be around Christmas time, but I've been slowly trying to get off of it for a long time, but it's been like over a 3-year period where I've just been having it here and there, and every time I've taken it I've not enjoyed it. It's just been one of them things where it's just out of force of habit, and then I've slowly weaned off it. But it's been a process, and with the people around me, the lifestyle, the friends, the family, all what's going on within life now, with all the COVID and everything, I think that's made me want a stronger minded folk. But the majority of the world now with the COVID going on, it's made them weak minded, so they're not coping very well.
Okay, thank you. How did drugs affect your mental health? Are you currently on antidepressant or sleeping pills, if I may ask?
No, I've never really been. Well, when I was taking cocaine every day, I used to get headaches all the time, so then I became addicted to paracetamols, but that's just a placebo effect, so it wasn't actually helping me. It was just, in my mind, I thought they could work, so I was basically healing myself with my thought pattern. But really, it's all a placebo effect, and I've seen a lot of people on antidepressants, my dad, my mum, and a lot of other people, friends and family, and the fact that they keep taking them and they don't get any better, they just seem better for the moment, and then they still need it, and it slowly deteriorates the body. All sorts of medication. So I've done a lot of research on it, and I stay far as away as possible, and I recommend everyone else stay as far as away as possible, because it just slowly eats away at you.
Okay, thanks very much indeed. Yeah, by the way, UK prisons are allegedly crowded. Do you think of any other alternative to prison that could benefit people and society as a form of rehabilitation?
Well, I feel like the system is flawed, and 9 out of 10 prisoners will end up reoffending, because the programs and systems they have in place do not teach you to change your way of thinking or your thought patterns. So if you're going to go into jail and go out of jail with the same thought patterns as you went into, you're just going to be the same person. So I feel like I could create a system, put it in place, and it would drop reoffending on a massive level, but it seems like they don't care. It seems like they want this. Whoever's in control, who's control of it, but yes.
Thank you.
It's not right.
Okay, thank you, Kyle. Your view about social media's involvement in drug distribution?
Well, it's easily available, and you know yourself, Facebook's got spyware. They know everything you say or do. So me and myself and my old circle of friends, they all use Facebook, WhatsApp for drugs and dealing, and if they really wanted to catch them, they could do. If they really wanted to cut the numbers down, they could do, but obviously they don't, because chaos creates fear, and they need fear to create control. I see it as control, really, because we're not our own people, are we? We're not. I've become a leader of my own reality in my life, and I want to help other people become leaders, because we don't need people sitting behind a TV screen telling us how to live our life when they've never lived a life like we've lived. Okay. So yeah, that's a bit of a thingy subject.
Thanks once again. If you were to give an advice to youth, parents, guardians about drug awareness, what would it be?
Drug awareness. You don't need drugs. Your body produces every single drug there is on this planet. So if you find it, it's become the new norm to take drugs. It's like it's normal for everyone who doesn't know that it's not normal, and you don't need these drugs. It's just become the in thing to do, socialising. Let's do this. Let's have some drugs. But the thing is, like, when you first take that first line of cocaine, you feel like a machine, like, let's go take on the world. But I understand now. I've took control of my mind and my body and my soul, and I wake up on the morning, I do what I need to do, my morning rituals, meditation, yoga, drink water, feel gratitude and appreciation and the love for the day, and that fuels me up like I've just had a line of cocaine and I'm ready to take on the world. So why am I going to pay for a drug when I've got it all inside me?
Thanks very much indeed. Like I said, the Brief Magazine, without being condescending, the Brief Magazine thanks you again for opening up for the general interest. And yeah, we can just wish you good luck for your endeavor, and yeah, have a safe trip back to Leeds. Really.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Okay.